Welcome along then to France, host of the world-famous Tour de France. But we're not talking two wheels today, we're talking four, in a country widely thought of as giving birth to the art of motor racing back in the late 1800s. We've come a long way since then, and you're about to find out how far. It's time for the French Grand Prix. The circuit Paul Ricard then, a 3.6-mile track, 25 miles east of Marseille. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, with the main overtaking chance expected going into turn 8. Top speeds today should be around 205 miles per hour. And joining me once again in the commentary box today is, of course, the former World Endurance Champion, Anthony Davidson.
Well, it was a really impressive lap in qualifying to get pole position, but are they going to be able to hold on to the lead into the first corner with so many quick starters around them? One more thing to consider is the strategy element. How far can the drivers push these tyres, and who's going to blink first for fresh rubber? It'll be interesting to see if the leaders have to compromise their plan to cover off the cars behind them.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Kvyat, the owner driver, and Ocon, Norris, Sainz, Gasly, and Max Verstappen, Albon, Stroll, Nobuharu Matsushita, and Grosjean, Magnussen, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo, and Charles Leclerc. De Vries, Latifi, Delatraz, and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish. A decent start. Good job. George is coming in for his stop. Release, release. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy. George is coming in for his stop. Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit. Exit, exit now. DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline. We're trailing our teammate by 11.6 seconds. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. Our gap to the car in front is 7.7 seconds. Okay, the gap behind is 1.5 seconds. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race. Our gap behind is 1.8 seconds. Thank you for all your hard work out there. That was a strong drive and a good finish. Well done.
We've witnessed some great battles around Paul Ricard today, and they've taken a fantastic win. Ant, talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Rain always has the potential to liven up a race and mix up the order, and they've taken full advantage of that to claim the victory today. It's always a bit of a lottery when the conditions are like this, but they've managed to stay on circuit and have come out on top.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium. So let's review the updated drivers' standings. Valtteri Bottas passes his rival to take over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Daniel Ricciardo certainly impressed me today, an incredible performance.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.